What is up, Alphas? Welcome back to Keppel Gaming. So today I'm going to teach you how to go from 1 to 90 in a single day on an easy or medium server. Now, if you remember, I just came out with an Ark Basics survival guide. It's only 2 videos long. Well, this is going to a little bit step into that before we get to the advanced. You're going to need to know how to tame, you're going to need to know how to craft, and most importantly, you're going to know how to build a raft. So I have an in-depth guide on my channel on how to do all 6 caves, because this I'm only going to be slightly running over it. I also did it in my Ark Mobile PvP series. I actually did it on a medium server. So go ahead and check that out if you want a more in-depth guide. So let's go ahead and get into it. These are going to be the 6 caves you're going to be running. And just to keep it a little bit easier and better to track, I'm going to be using only tooltips. I'm not going to be speaking for this entire video. So hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun. So that was the cave runs, but before we get into all those, who am I kidding, we already did, rafts. So as before, I mentioned all the materials that we're going to need. You're going to go ahead and take your raft out here, and what you're looking for is when you mount the raft, on the opposite end there will be a little hole, I guess you can call it. I'll go ahead and walk over here. This little hole here, you want to try and match up your fence post with this little hole. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. So as you can see, we got our fence post in that little hole here. All you're going to do next is put a pillar on top of it, right on top of the hole. And then you can go ahead and put your foundation down. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put another pillar inside that foundation to lower it. It took me a while to do this. I'm still not perfect at it. It takes a little bit of practice, but what you do is you put a pillar inside and you should be able to lower it further. So as you can see here, it takes me a minute, but I figured it out. If you notice, I can actually raise or lower it as I want. So you're going to go ahead and go for the lower, and then go ahead and place it, and then just follow it all the way around. You could also double stack it if you want it to double layer your raft. This is good for PvP scenarios, but not so much for PvE or if you're just trying to have a quick raft. So what you do is you're going to place 9 all the way around. So now that you got all your floors placed, you're going to go ahead and put down your door. Now the doors are going to be right where you drive your raft, but in the corner. So I get off my raft there, so I'm going to put my door on this corner. And whatever corner you have the door on, you're going to put the other door on the back end. So right there. And then all you do is wall it off. So I'll go ahead and wall it off real quick. So now that we got done with the walls, we're going to do ceiling placement. Now ceiling placement is going to be in an L shape. So right here is the beginning of the L. You're going to do towards your door and then across. Now the opposite side of your door you're going to leave open because that's going to be for your hatch frame so you can get tames in and out. So here's that part and that part. But before we do that, let me finish walling this off. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are there 2 ceilings there? Well, you see, that's where your fabricator is going to go. So your smithings actually come underneath. All you do is you go up to the wall and pull out ever so slightly till they turn green on each end. So there's one, then you go ahead and do the other end, and then you place your 2 forges in between. Now, for your storage boxes, you're going to go ahead and line those up right with the back smithy. For now, there are only going to be 2 storage boxes, but in the future, you could actually place 2 vaults. That's also where your little mortar and pestle and your bed's going to be. So you can place one right here, and then one by the front door, and that'll be your beds and crafting stations. I'll go ahead and get into the fabricator here in a minute. But if you're only level 20 to 40 and you don't have a fabricator, seal up those 2 spots, but this is what it should look like for now. So once you get your fabricator, all you're going to do is plop it in right here and then replace your ceilings. And don't trap your dodo like I did. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Level 1 to 90 in a single go. A little bit of a raft info. Now, I am debating whether to do breeding, PvP rafts, or farming, as in what creatures you use to farm what items. So I'm going to throw a poll out pretty soon here. Let me know what you guys want by using that poll. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.